Hi, I am on my journey to build a new computer. My computer has gotten, relatively old. It doesn't meet minimum requirements to play certain games anymore, and I kind of want a new one. This video is really meant for like an archival purpose. I like just watching back to what it was like when I, made a major milestone, and building a computer just happens to be one of them. I would say that there are three main reasons why I want to build a new computer now. The first is that, well, one, my computer is extremely old. Many of the components are outdated now. Again, I don't meet minimum requirements for a bunch of games. Number two is I've nearly filled my storage and I would like to have an upgrade. And if I'm going to upgrade the storage anyway, I should just build a new one. And the last, I just wanted to build a new one. I love building computers. I like finding parts for them, and I like building them. All right, those are the three reasons. My first computer build was in 2014, and when I built it, I used some pretty awful specs, and it was upgraded in, from what I see on my channel, 2018. And that is when I got the one I currently have right now. And it wasn't a completely new build. I used parts from that 2014 build onto the 2018 build. So many of, like, I wouldn't say many, a couple of the parts are like nearing 11 years old. So we're gonna go through the current specs of my computer, like the one I'm using to record right now, the specs of the computer to be built, and then we're gonna run a couple benchmarks. And you'll find that, it's not gonna be extremely professional or anything. I just wanted to see for myself. Oh, also we'll have like a building section where I'm actually just there building the PC. All right, so let's get started. The computer I'm using right now has a Ryzen 2600 non-X. The cooler is just the one it came with. For RAM, I'm using the Corsair Vengeance LPX 16 gigabytes DDR4 at 3000 megahertz. The motherboard is in ASRock AB350 Pro 4. The GPU is an EVGA GTX 1080. The case is the NZXT Phantom 410. The storage is a 1 terabyte Toshiba hard drive and a 500 gigabyte Samsung SATA SSD. Do I remember what like level the Samsung SSD is? Nope, but I think it starts with a 500 number. And last but not least is the power supply. It's the Corsair CS850M. Based on those parts and from the video I released back in 2018, you know that the 2600, the motherboard, and the GTX 1080 are relatively new. I say relatively, but you know, they're almost 10 years old now. But the case I've had since 2014, and most importantly, the power supply I've had since 2014. And so I'm not comfortable continuing to use the power supply at the very least. Also, like my hard drive, my actual hard drive is also from 2014. The SSD I got in I would say relatively recently. I think I got it in 2019 as an upgrade in huge quotations. It's not great. I'm running out of space to put games and stuff in. So let's take a look at the list that I've got in PC Part Picker. Now, fair warning, I've already bought these parts. I'm pretty sure the prices haven't quite changed. I bought them like literally a couple days ago. And so here it is. So starting off, pretty much every component, outside of the case, is anywhere between 2 and 2.5 times more powerful than all the components I have in my current PC. We have the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. Obviously, that's much better than 2600. Now, the 7800X 3D doesn't come with a cooler, so I went with a Phantom Spirit 120 for 51 Maples. The motherboard is a B650 Eagle AX. The RAM is a T-Force Vulcan 32. DDR5, 6000 megahertz CL30. I'm going with a WD SN770 2 TB. For storage, I know that in about, I'd say 2 weeks, Canada Day is going to happen. And, you know, normally when there's sales, it's just RAM and storage. So I'll be on the lookout for a storage sale and then buy another 2 TB, probably an SN850X on the sale. And if not, I'm apparently Prime Day is also in July, so I'll wait for that as well. The GPU is the Asus Prime OC 9070 XT. Now, this one is a little bit like, why didn't you go for NVIDIA? Why didn't you just buy a 5070 Ti? Listen, all right. First of all, the 5070 Ti is kind of expensive compared to this price for $899 versus 1,100 around that price. I have a pretty strict budget, and honestly, I just didn't really want to buy NVIDIA, even if I could afford it. Well, I can, but I didn't want to buy NVIDIA this generation because of, I didn't like the 50 series. The 40 series was awful. And so I decided to go AMD this time around. The case, I'm getting a new case because the USB ports at the top of my current case doesn't work. Otherwise, I might have reused it. But for the case, I'm going with the Fractal Design North. This is not the XL version. This is the normal version, and I got the mesh version. And the power supply, this one is a bit misleading. I got the 750 watt version of this. The reason why the PC part picker list has the 850 watt is because I don't know why, but PC part picker just doesn't have the 750 watt option. So I chose 850 watt, but I got the 750 watt. Okay. Now let's loop back to the case. I really wanted this one for obvious reasons, but just look at this price. Okay, this is in US dollar, by the way, so it would have been 500 for me plus shipping. I don't know why shipping is not free for something this expensive. I guess it's because there's glass on it and stuff. But plus shipping, which is around like 100 more, and then with the import tax, tariffs, who knows, it could balloon up to like 700 Maples. Okay, I couldn't justify it. If it was just the case, maybe it would have been cheaper, but it comes with like all this other stuff that I don't care as much about, so I'm just gonna go with the Fractal Design North. Now you'll notice that I have hard inputted a lot of the pricing here. It's just because I'm getting like deals on many of these. The $51, I just don't know why they didn't have the price from Amazon. I got it from Amazon. It was $51. 800 is the price of the bundle. That's the reason why I picked these components in particular. It's not really by choice. It's what Canada Computers had as a bundle. The SN770 is a pretty bad price, I would say. I saw this a few years ago going for like 125, maybe even less. I think it went below 100 at one point, which is insane, but I have not seen that price return since, and I didn't, buy an SSD ahead of time. This $899 price I did actually get. It says out of stock now, but I did actually manage to buy it. So that's cool. And then yeah, this is the correct price, and the 145 is again for the 750 watt power supply. So most of these were on sale, except for the case, and that's why I went for these specific components in particular. Now let's move on to the building section. Hello, welcome to the building section. Like I said previously, building a new PC. I don't know if I'm going to speed this up or not. I probably will. It's going to be a little bit frustrating for people. Hello. Um, let's just get started, shall we? I'm going to bring out some parts and we're going to just start building. Oh. The reason why it took a while to get to this point is, well, I basically ordered a cooler from Amazon and it didn't arrive until today. I got the parts on Saturday and today's Tuesday, so it's been sitting around for a while. Don't worry about it. Alright, so if you guys remember from the parts list, that should have happened seconds ago for you, but happened a couple days ago for me. Starting off with a motherboard, B650 Eagle AX. Okay, good. This time AM5 is LGA, so I have to kind of be careful with the motherboard, otherwise I'll like destroy it and ruin everything. Anti-static bag, the classic. Just gonna take that out of frame for a bit. Admire. Nice. Okay, so if I at any point block the camera, I'm sorry. I don't usually do videos of this POV. Like, I'm on the floor and it's on my desk. I'm using like a tablet to record this, so sorry about that. So here's the plan, right? This board has 3 NVMe slots. This is the main one. It has a heatsink on it, and these are the 2 other ones. I'm going to be using this one. The reason why is because I'm trying to get the second NVMe drive, the one on sale, perhaps on Canada Day, maybe Prime Day, I don't know. But that one will go here, and I'm planning to get a better one. That's why I'm putting it on this one. So the SN770 will go here. What is this? This is just like a massive heatsink, I guess. Now this motherboard is supposed to have Wi-Fi enabled. I don't know how that works. It doesn't come with that many cables. I imagine all of it comes from the power supply. I don't quite remember. It's been a little bit since I last built a computer, okay? Like maybe 6 months? Anyway, let's just leave it right here. It's probably fine like this, right? Yeah, it's probably fine. Alright, next is CPU. By the way, I bought the CPU cooler not knowing if they came with fans. I know the Peerless Assassin comes with fans. I don't know if the Spirit something, I don't remember the name, sorry. The Phantom Spirit. The Phantom Spirit comes with fans. I imagine it does, which, again, sick deal. Okay, we got the Sendy 800X3D. And unless Canada Computer scammed me, this should be the real deal, so let's get it open to it. The reason I bring up the scam thing is because there's a lot of people, in Canada at least, that buy their CPUs from AliExpress. It's a better deal, slightly better, but I'll just get mine from a retailer. Okay, so broke the seal. Oh, this is magnetic? That's cool. Alright. Oh. Oh. I'm like looking up to see if I'm blocking anything. I feel like a 1 hour build at the most is going to take me like 2, just because I need to make sure that it looks decent on the video. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Is this in blister packaging? What is this, a figure? Oh, no, it's okay. Ah. Alright. Bring it up to the camera. The camera is nice. Also, the lighting's not that great. I just came home from work, okay? This is how scuffed we're doing it, okay? If this was like on the Saturday I got this, I could have worked on this a little bit more, but don't worry about it. Okay, I gotta actually sit down now. Now I can't see the camera anymore, so my apologies for blocking any views. And wondering what this wire is? It's connected to my headset. That's what I'm using to record my voice. Okay, let's see. So first we unlatch. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw the PC build Reddit. I don't know if it was Master Race or just PC build, but like some dude put this in and just crushed every one of the pins, and I want to avoid that as best as I can. So let me just I'm gonna maybe take this out of frame for a bit just so I can see, like I can put it near the light. Here, I'll scooch a little bit closer. Yo, I can't see anything. Hold on. Oh, okay. I don't know how faint it is for you guys, but there's an arrow like right here, and there's an arrow like right there. So here and here, they match. So it goes this way. Yep. Just drop it in. Okay, do you see that? Arrows pointing together. Very simple. Don't mess it up. Okay. Now it takes a bit of force, like a little bit of a scary amount of force to put the CPU in. So let me just make sure that it's like in place before I, okay. And it should pop right off. There we go. This, you do not throw this away. Do not throw this away, okay? If you are following along for whatever reason and you decided not to watch like Linus Tech Tips or somebody who's competent, do not throw it away. That kills your warranty, alright? Alright, next. Oh god, I need to stand and grab some stuff. Okay, so I'm going to leave the motherboard like that. I think next is not cooler. Next is RAM. Ugh. Okay, let me just put this back. Sure. Wait, where did this come from? Oh. Okay, this is a really nice box. Okay, I don't know how much you saw that. Maybe my head was blocking the entire thing. Who knows? Alright, next I'm gonna get the RAM. Okay, we got the nice 32 gigabytes of DDR5, 6000 megahertz, CL30. I mean, it came with the bundle, and you saw the parts list already. I don't know why I'm showing this to you, but, you know, cool. Big upgrade over my own. I'm sure I mentioned this in the video prior already. Listen, it's been a few days. I don't remember. But basically every component here is like not even like it's a direct upgrade. Well, except for the power supply, I'm going less, but in some ways that's like a benefit to my electricity bill. But everything here is like 2 to 2.5 times better than what I have in my current rig. Not to knock on my current rig though. You know, I think I'm still going to use it. By the way, I'm recording this on Tuesday, and tonight is Skirk's banner. So I'm aging myself. So whenever this video comes out, you know what, like, when it is. I'm planning to finish this build, and then trying to pull for Skirk on my new computer. Speaking of which, I made a very critical error. I forgot to transfer files over to my portable SSD. So I'm going to turn on my computer, and I don't know if you'll pick up on the audio section, but like, okay, RAM. Oh, I need to look at my motherboard manual, because I don't know which Okay, so for people who are new to PC building, how do you get dual channel memory is you... Okay, this is really loud. um, I'll try to noise suppress this in post, but to get dual channel memory, you need to like separate them by one slot. So it's either this one, or this one, this one. I don't know which one it is. I think standardized for AM5 boards, it's supposed to be the one furthest, and then this one. But just to make sure, I'm going to look at the manual, okay? Read the manual. Don't just believe in yourself, because you are always wrong. Yo, this guide is kind of ass. Wait a minute. What's going on? This doesn't help me in the slightest. What? I'm confused. See, there's the multilingual. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, Gigabyte, you are kind of cringe. I don't know why they don't put in which ones will let you do dual channel. I'm gonna look this up. Ugh. Midway through building, yes, it happens. Don't worry about it. This is a crazy angle, by the way. Gigabyte. This is the AX. Sorry, what was this? B650 Eagle AX. B650 Eagle AX. Where to slot memory? It's in the manual. Bro, what are you talking about? I have the manual. It didn't do anything. Unless, am I missing the manual? English. What? I didn't get this. Hello? Is this a returned motherboard? I swear, Canada Computers. Is this it? No, this is just regular... Okay, wait, I'm not lying. I straight up just don't have it. Unless I'm missing something. Like here. This is literally all I have in the box. What? Is this a returned unit? No, it's brand new. It just didn't come with it? That's crazy. Yo, Gigabyte. You gotta work on this, man. Alright, whatever. I have the thing popped up. Oh! 2 modules, A2, B2. A2, B2. Okay, let me... it should be marked on the motherboard as well. Okay, wait. Why isn't it marked? Okay, one other thing. All 4 of them are black, not normal. Usually it's like black, black, gray, gray, and that tells you which one is which. So right here, it's like etched in. It's really hard to see. Sorry about that. But this starting one closest to the CPU is A1. So basically, they want this one and this last one. So it's exactly what I said. It's the one furthest away from the CPU and then the one right over. Okay? Now that we know that, we double checked, even though I sort of guessed it. Pretty standard across all models. I can't believe it doesn't come with the actual manual. I mean, it's fine. I can look it up online, but like, oh, stupid. Don't drop the RAM. Ooh, shiny. Okay. Let me just... How do I? Okay, there we go. Pop that out. And then we do slot furthest away. Okay, so when you install RAM, it's kind of scary the first time you do it. After like 3, 4 times, it's like, yeah, I get it. Alright. Lined up. Perfect. And just sort of wait. Alright, that's one. Yeah, this motherboard is actually pretty well built. For what it is, it's pretty decent. If only it came with a manual. Bruh. Okay. This slot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is it lined up? Okay, and just push it in. There we go. 2 clicks. Alright, that's the RAM. So now we have the CPU, we have the RAM, NVMe SSD time. Oh! Alright, as you guys know, I only have, in my current computer, I have a regular hard drive from 11 years ago, and a SATA SSD from like, when did I get it? 2019, so 5 years ago. That's not that bad, but, oh yeah, not Samsung, oh my god. Western Digital SN770. Oh man, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Fun fact, I think in the previous section I mentioned how like this has gone down to under like 100. I actually bought the SN770 during Black Friday? No, during Prime Day 1 year. Hoping I could use it on my actual desk, like my current one, my old one, I guess, now that I'm building a new one. And I didn't realize that my motherboard just didn't support it. Because, okay, listen, the motherboard said it supports up to Gen 3. And, you know, the SN770 is a Gen 3 drive. So I thought, okay, cool, I can just buy it. It's like, what, like 90 bucks, 2 terabytes, we're golden. And then it didn't work, and I found out there's a compatibility list for my motherboard, and like it's just not there, and it has like old as heck NVMe SSDs. Anyway, very small, 2 terabytes, very cool. All right, let's put it in. Okay, at the very least, I'm sure this motherboard has like came with the screws for the SSD, right? Surely. Okay, it came with 1, and that's kind of annoying. It's fine because I can buy more, but like most people buy more than 1 these days, right? In the big 2025, am I crazy? Am I wrong for this? Most people buy usually more than 1 NVMe drive these days. Anyway, let me just inspect this real quick. I mean, this is a very cool piece of tech. Okay, so, oh, what is that? That's plastic. That shouldn't be here. Let's see. How does this work? What is this? What are these plastic things? Hold on. We've encountered a roadblock because I don't know what this is. Is it time to consult the manual? Okay, let's consult the manual because I don't know what that is, and I don't want to ruin... I don't want to ruin the build, okay? Are they quick swaps? Hold on. Is the reason why they don't give me more than one screw is because this is the only one with a screw? And you connect it weirdly for the other one? Okay, I'm gonna have to go either scoot forward, okay, and try it, or like, I have to go near some more light because it's like 6 p.m. now. Goddamn. Okay. 45-degree angle insert. That's probably good. Then how does this work? You just Oh, that's really nifty. Okay, wait. The vertical test. Ah, it doesn't look right. Are you sure we're supposed to attach it at like a slight angle? I don't like that. You see the angle, right? Like it's not perfectly straight, it's like this way. That's weird, right? I'm not crazy, am I? I bet it looks secure. Okay, secure is a strong word. I don't like the fact that I can wiggle it. Let's assume that it's okay, and then we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we ball. It's fine. Don't worry about it. If this is just like a quick way to install it, okay, I guess that's cool. Just move it a little bit. Okay. I'm still not entirely convinced. Maybe there's like a way to lock it in more. But I mean, you know, slaps, that's not going anywhere. Okay. Okay, so the NVMe SSD is mostly in, the RAM is in, the CPU is in. Now we should put in the cooler. Okay. Now I understand why they only gave me one NVMe SSD screw. They aren't, you know, they're not that bad. They just forgot the manual, no biggie. You didn't need that. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is not sealed. Not a big fan of that. It came like this? That's crazy. No, it wasn't in like an Amazon box or anything. They just threw it at me. All right, that's interesting. So Phantom Spirit 120. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. It's a pretty big box. Now, if I remember correctly, the Peerless Assassin is actually like quite large. Okay. That's interesting. And it comes with the fans. Yay! Oh, these are way bigger than I thought. It'll fit in the case. Don't worry, that's not a worry of mine. It's just like these are bigger than I thought. All right. I mean, 120 millimeters. Yeah. 12 centimeters. Yeah, of course. Okay. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Holy moly. Take off the sticker. There's too many people that forget to take off the sticker. Take off the sticker, please. It's not that hard. Oh. I'm guessing the thermal paste is inside? If not, I have extra thermal paste. It's not a big deal. When handling these coolers, be careful of these like aluminum fins, because some of these are actually like really sharp, surprisingly. So try not to like grip them too hard or something. You'll cut yourself sometimes. Alright. This is, I don't know if it's showing up on the camera or not, but this is a beast. No wonder they make the best coolers. Holy moly. Alright. They smell kind of bad though. They smell like factory. Not a huge fan of that, but whatever. Okay, actually, this is really important now because I'm dropping things everywhere. I don't know the position that I'm putting like the motherboard in for like the case. Like I don't know how it looks. So we're gonna move all of these aside. I'm gonna put the cooler on my desk because I need to see what position to put the motherboard in when I put it into the case. So the case is... Oh, that's gonna be tough actually. There's something floating around in there. Oh, there's just a bunch of wires. Okay, this is the... Oh, shoot. Ah! The mesh is coming off. Okay. You see it? This is the case. The Fractal North. Oh, you can't see any of that. Oh, you can see a little bit. This is the wood. This is the Fractal North non-Excel mesh version. How do I open this? Oh. Oh. What the? These are screwed on immaculately, which I appreciate. I also don't appreciate because goddamn, it's hard to open. All right, I need my screwdriver. Take the box away somewhat. Take the motherboard away. Let's put the motherboard like on my bed or something. Okay. Drop the case. Okay. I see that. All right. Take off the panel. Ah! We have to take off the panel anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, this is the case as is. So it's going to go here. This is where the I.O. goes. So let's take our motherboard with all of its I.O. glory. And, okay. Just looking at it, here's the I.O. right here. So it goes in like this. So the cooler should go like this. Okay? Makes sense. I didn't need to do all this work. Okay, so first things first is get our screwdriver and get rid of these. It's actually kind of starting to get a little bit dark now, so it's kind of... What the... Okay, that's one. I need to put this into the motherboard box. Ugh! Speaking of the motherboard, I did mention earlier how it comes with Wi-Fi. That's great. No more making a fool of myself and not like requiring to buy like an internet card or stuff like that. No need. Everything comes with. And I love that. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. I know it's like not much, but like they split the side off so that this side is Intel, this side is AMD. That's cool. I like that. And I will happily open up the AMD side. Again, careful with the fins. I've seen people get cut on them and their hands bleeding and stuff. It's very bad. So with this intact, let's put on the fans. Let's decide which way we're putting them. We can go this way because it's a little bit asymmetrical. You can see there's another heat pipe here. We can put it this way, or we can put it the other way, like down like this. And I think the other way, like this way, might be better because then it blocks less stuff. I think that's the option I'm going to pick. This is in a weird spot. I don't know how much I like putting it here like this. Okay, let's just grab our fans, which are here, and figure out how to use them. Now, sometimes there's arrows on the fans telling you which way they blow, but let me see. Okay, I can never get this right. I don't know which direction the fan blows based on like, because there's like these things, right? Like if there's a back to them, I think it blows like this, or it could blow like this. So I don't remember how you figure it out. There's sometimes an arrow. Sometimes you just have to figure it out. Because I don't want it to like, I don't want to reverse it and like the air starts blowing this way. Because I'm gonna have an exhaust fan go out this way. Okay, open side is where it sucks in air. I was wrong. I was very wrong. I'm glad I looked it up. So it should go this way. See, this is the open side. This is the not open side. Oh, can you even see that? Okay, not open side goes this way. For my build, at least. Okay, with that in mind, let's attach those metal thingies. These clips. Looks okay. I mean, this one is slightly lower, but it shouldn't matter that much. Get hurt, people with OCD. Haha. Yeah, this should be okay. I mean, most of it is covered after all. Okay, so now that we have that fan in the way, we remove the peel. Okay, remove the peel always. And then we put some thermal paste on. Now, it doesn't really matter what kind of thermal paste you use. I know, like, if you use, like, Thermal Grizzly and, like, their Thermonaut stuff, it's really good or something. I actually do have some aftermarket thermal paste that I could use, but I think it's okay. Bring it up to the camera to see. Yeah, that looks like a bit much, honestly, but it's fine. Take our Epic cooler, get the right orientation, and just sort of just put it down, and move the CPU, like move it around a little bit to like coat it, and then there. Right about there. Perfect. Oh. That's why they didn't want me to do it yet. It's in the way. Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this fan first. I'll put it in after, okay? I'm not gonna forget about it. Kind of hard to. Then we're gonna use this to. We're just gonna screw it in. Let me reread the instruction set. So, place it in. Screw it in. Okay. Okay, I need like proper light for this. Oh shoot. Oh no, I made the classic mistake. I screwed it in too tight on one side. Oh no. I'm like, man, this is taking a while, eh? Why is it taking so long? I like flipped to the other side and it's like bent. Ah, shoot. No. Not like this. Please. So here we are at now. Here's the stage we're at. We're just trying to screw in the rest of these, right? Just making sure that everything works. We want it really tight so that the thermal paste can spread through as thin as possible due to pressure. And then, yeah, we'll attach the second fan, and then that's the CPU cooler done. And then we're basically like 50% of the way through. I say 50% because there's like wires that we need to deal with at the very end. Luckily, thanks to NVMe SSDs and stuff like that, like a lot of what would need to happen before, like attaching wires to stuff, is mostly gone. Now we just sort of put in the main power and then everything just works, which is nice. That didn't used to happen back in my day. Alright, well, here we are. It's complete. Well, not quite. We still need to put in the other fan. Ugh. So far, so good. A couple complications here and there, but, you know, not anything I did not expect. Where did that screwdriver bit go? There it is. Okay. So this isn't going anywhere. Okay. Fans. Last fan. Let's just chuck it in. Nice. And then we'll attach the two fans from the wires. I don't think it matters which one goes where. This way. This one. Don't know if you heard that click or not, but you know, you hear the click, that means it's good too. And then on the motherboard, I can see CPU fan. Ugh. Kind of hard to see now, but that most definitely says CPU fan. So in we go. Oh, there we go. Nice. So the cables are a little loosey-goosey, but you know, for what it is, it's fine. I'm actually kind of glad that we went from the top. This way it doesn't affect anything. Yeah, all good. Maybe I'll no, I won't tape it. That's terrible. I was gonna say I was gonna tape it. Oh man, that would be bad. RAM is kind of looking crazy right now. Like, it's so close. But it works. There's clearance. I probably could have put the fan here and it would have been okay, but I think for what it is, it's fine. Okay, we are halfway through. Yeah, we're halfway through. What can I say? It's fine. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Good, good, good. And I think the IO shield is attached to this, so I don't really have a choice on putting in the IO shield. I usually don't put in the IO shield. That's just for me, but I understand the dust concerns, but it's fine, in my opinion at least. Okay, so to recap, we have our CPU, our cooler, our NVMe, and our RAM. So now we have to put it into the case. And before we do that, we need to put in the power supply. So let's move this beauty out of the way and break into the power supply. Also, it's starting to get dark. It's 7 p.m. now. We've been at this for an hour and 20 minutes. Yippee! I love being terrible at this.
soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great!
You bet.
Yeah.
I hope we find them soon.
Look!
Hard to park!
Aye!
There's so many.
They're exceptionally agitated. Could they be chasing something?
It's a person! Bring us closer!
And crash right into them!
We're still too far away!
We do! Hold on. What's that?
That's all right.
Can you reach it?
I have to try.
I'm coming too! Welcome! Please
Go
eat.
ahead, help yourselves.
Nice! It shouldn't be long if we keep this pace up. Nice! It shouldn't be long if we keep this pace up.